Why don't you speak German yet? Most likely you are simply studying it incorrectly. I will explain what mistakes almost everyone makes learning German. I mean ordinary people who are just afraid to start or already learn German but do not notice the progress. They understand but do not speak. What is the reason? Firstly, there are myths about learning foreign languages. German in 30 days, German while sleeping, and so on. Be honest. Without effort, there will be no success. If you think that someone will magically put German in your head, you are wrong. So it's decided. If you want result, work hard. If you are in a German-speaking environment, then you're lucky and the process can be accelerated. But what if you are not in a German-speaking country or do not communicate with native speakers? What if you attend courses, watch some videos, and try to learn German on your own? Remember the simple tip that will make your start successful. Before you start learning German, or if you are learning German but stuck, ask these questions and give them written answer and let it be your motivation, your plan of action, and not just a desire. Why should I learn German? Work, education, traveling, hobby, self-development, and how it will benefit me. This is the main question. What level do I need? A1, B2 certificate, simple conversational level, or maybe some professional level? Am I motivated enough to achieve these goals? How much time can I devote to learning language during the week? And here your weekly plan is very important. Next question. In what period of time I have to achieve the set goals? Now you have specific goals and time frame. A simple desire got a physical form. Let's move on to the following questions that you should ask yourself. How do I study better? In a group, with a tutor, or on your own? And here you have already answered the question of what to look for. Courses, a tutor, or some online materials, of which there are a lot of today. However, independent study is the most difficult, and here the majority makes a huge mistake. Which one exactly? I'll tell later. Next question is, what type of memory do I have? It means, how do I remember better? When I read, when I listen, when I write, or when I speak? I give an example. Topic: the table of irregular verbs. One part of the audience liked more the version in audio narration format, like German by listening. The other part remembered these verbs better when they saw and heard them. Now about German. In this part of the video, I will explain why you don't speak German though you are learning words and phrases. Do you know the difference between German and English? No? Many people learn English using ready-made constructions and sentences. There are no personal endings of verbs, adjectives, no articles, and so on. So language is grammatically easy to learn. Vocabulary plays the main role. German is a mathematical language. There is a rule, a template, and various elements are substituted into this template. In the case of German, words. For example, you probably know that there are many long words in German, and they consist of 2 or 3 other words. How can you guess the article, and you have to know the article in German, if this word consists of other words? And the answer is very simple. There is a rule, a template. It says, the whole word has the same article as the last word. So easy. So it is very easy if you know the system, if you know how it is done. You can't remember everything and you can't just learn everything by heart. It's impossible. You have to understand it. Then it's easy. The mistake most people make: German is not English, and it should be learned in a different way. Where to start and how to learn German in order to understand it, be able to use it using any words and phrases, and not be afraid to speak it. Let's take as an example the study of present simple tense, Präsens auf Deutsch. And let's imagine that you additionally learn words. You learn the personal pronouns ich, du, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie, sie. Then conjugation of verbs sein, to be, und haben, to have, and the order of words in simple narrative and interrogative sentences. And already at this stage you do what most people don't do. Research shows that information is best remembered when it evokes emotional response and when we apply it. What does it mean? We already make sentences using 3, 4, 5 words. Ich bin Nico. Bist du Nico? Ich bin hier. Ich bin nicht hier. Du bist John. Bist du John? And so on. You already have a template. Now you can use it. Next, you study the question words. Wie, was, wer, warum und so weiter. Plus word order in negative sentences. Direct and reverse word order. Now you have more templates and you can also use them. Now you build, first using examples, and then your own sentences using your ready-made templates. You use your template and you fill it with different lexical materials. That's all. The advantage is that you immediately put your knowledge in practice. Of course, there will be mistakes, and it doesn't mean that you already can speak and understand German language as well as English. But you already have a system. You start to understand how the system works, how the language works. This is very important. Not to learn everything by heart, but understand. Speaking is no longer so scary because you understand how to build this and that sentence. You can build it. You know how to do it. If you know the template, you can fill it with different lexical material. so you can make different sentences. Then you learn personal endings of verbs and voila! Without any effort, or better to say, additional effort, you already speak a little bit German. You use your knowledge in practice. And it's wonderful. You see the result. You study every next topic in connection with the previous topic. It is impossible to know and speak the language without knowing the system. If you learn topics separately, you can't connect them together. You can't build sentences because you don't know how to do it. And then you add reading, listening, and writing, but it should be done gradually. Our brain can't catch everything if you don't have much experience in learning languages, if you don't know words, if you don't know grammar. Your brain doesn't know where to start. And all this leads to another big mistake when learning German on your own. Lack of consistency. People find some videos or tutorials, today one topic, tomorrow another one, hundreds of words, but what to do with them? Start with simple grammar. Learn words at the same time. Immediately make your own examples. 3, 4, 5 words in a sentence. That's enough. Gradually add listening, reading, writing. Make a list of topics, follow your plan, and not just randomly browse information. Just Google German grammar, and then you'll see different topics. Good luck with German! Auf Wiedersehen!